Whoops. Meant to show that screen. Okay, so yesterday when I got off stream, I did play more. I didn't do any more of Baylor. I did more of Stranglethorn. I've gotten to a point where I need to be like level 40 to do other quests, so I have to take a break from Stranglethorn. I ran Scarlet Monastery Armory twice, and I ran Library once. I did not do Graveyard. I don't think I'm gonna do Graveyard. I wanted to do Cathedral. I never got around to it, but I'm still 36, so I've got time. Alright, so what do we have here? I've not been to the main island. So you can see the map. I've not been to the main island yet. Okay, so Ruins of Breezehaven. So let me see, 'cause I'm not too familiar with these quests. Okay, so that one is for the Murlocs. Sea Herald. It says climb it down the hill and in that cave. Wait, so is it back on the Horde Island, or is it on that island? I remember we saw Murlocs, but I'm trying to figure out where the scroll and the Sea Herald would be. It said climb down that hill, so it's probably on the Horde Island over there. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so mines, so not that one. Remains. This one? Rotting Resident? Can I... Hello? Why are you not tracking? I'm gonna reload the UI. It's a bug. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, Rotting Residence. Okay, so this is where this quest is. Eyes of Storm. So we need Storm Reaver Warlocks. Spiders. The demons, I remember it said southeast? West? Southwest. Okay, so this lady... We're gonna have to find her. I don't know where. It doesn't really say where she is. I think... Oh, wait. I think she's the same area as these guys. I think that's what it was. That's how we were reading it out. And then this... Find some samples. So that's probably just all over the island. Okay, well, we'll start here. Oh my god, they're gray already. Maybe that's why all my quests are green to me. That's okay, I'll still get experience for it. But damn, I didn't think that these guys were going to be that low level. I should have come here first. Before Stranglethorn. I was thinking this... Okay, they just die right away. I was thinking this area was going to be like level 30 to 35, but it's... It looks like it's a level 30 to 35. Well... Okay, you know what? I am correct. It's just these guys are lower level than 30. But I think it is supposed to be a level 30 to 35. That's a mystic. I don't think I need a mystic. Worker, peasant, memory. There's a memory down there. Memory, residents, work. Okay, so the workers are the ghosts, the zombies are the residents, the wraiths are the memories. We still need the peasants. Uh-oh, look at these guys. Oh, they're chasing the other person. So yeah, I didn't, okay, so I'm level, what level? I think I was level 35 when I left off yesterday. I'm 36, almost 37. That's because I did the couple of dungeons. I did a few more quests in Stranglethorn. These guys. And so what I did was I walked all the way to Desolus. I took a break from leveling yesterday. I probably would have been 38 by now. I took a break from leveling to level up cooking. So what I did was I walked all the way to Dustwallow. I learned a couple of recipes there. Then I walked all the way to Desolus. I improved my cooking level, so now it's there. And I had so much food already on me. I already got pretty much to the next area. I can't update it again until I think Daenerys. Anyway, so and my leather working, or not leather working, my skinning is it can be 300 now. I've maximized it. It's not 300, but it can get to 300 is what I'm saying. So I did that. I got the Decimus. I learned that, and I learned some cooking recipes. I got some really cool... I didn't know about this one, Dragon Breath Chili. It's actually really cool. If you eat it, for 10 minutes, it lets you, like, burp out fire, and you basically do, like, a cleave with, like, fire damage. That'd be really good for, warriors or rogues. But I don't know how well that's going to work on this character, but I made it. It's like if I ever make the rogue that I've been wanting to make for a while, I'm here, I could just give it to him. I was thinking, okay, so the Wrath server I was going to play on, I was thinking about what professions I wanted to do because... What the fuck? Okay, I just fell through that. I was thinking about what professions I wanted to do because I already said that I hated doing leatherworking. It was a pain in the ass. I'll probably still... I don't know. Because I remember really liking Inscription back in the day, especially because there was a roleplay item I could get that was like really rare. Like almost no one had heard about it. But it only Inscriptions can make it. But at the same time, besides that, I don't know what else I would use it for. So I still think I might go mining and leatherworking just for money making. On the Mist of Pandaria server, let's see, I was doing cooking, but cooking is like a secondary, so you can do that no matter what. But everyone kind of does cooking because of how useful it is. Where are these peasants? I only need 3 of them. Residents. I still need those in memories. But, what was I saying? I'm gonna definitely do cooking. I don't know what professions, because I don't really do, I never really did professions in Mist of Pandaria. I think maybe I did blacksmithing just for the fun of it and for the roleplay of it, but because I really liked... I like the blacksmithing fantasy of it, because I have blacksmith in real life. I'm a welder in real life, so it's like I like that kind of stuff. Come on, loot. What the fuck, loot? Oh, he dropped an axe. Let's see. Spirit, stamina, one-handed. I've been thinking I should probably go from two-handed to one-handed again, do dual wield. I didn't learn dual wield because I had a two-handed weapon rather, but... Oh, here's a peasant. Okay, so these guys are more ghosts. This guy's gonna aggro, yep. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know what I should do for Mist of Pandaria. Besides cooking. I could just do the blacksmithing. I might make the warrior again. I was planning on doing another hunter. Just because hunters are just... They're easy for me. You just sit back and you DPS. There's not a lot of moving involved. There's not a lot of bullshit involved. You just chill back and move. I mean, chill back and fight. Especially when there's no dead zone in Mist Pandaria. So you don't have to worry about that shit. You just sit there and shoot your bow or whatever. But at the same time, I kind of like playing a warrior in Mist Pandaria. Like, that was like my favorite class in that expansion. They are going to have the ×5 leveling speed, so I might level... I was starting to level both on I think it was Stormblade 2. Or no, Mistblade 2, rather. But my hunter, I only got to level, like, 58. I stopped... I made it, an orc... a female orc hunter. I stopped playing her. I'm done with residents. I'm done with peasants. I need workers and memories. So, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick to, like, one character or server. Because there's gonna be too many servers for me to play on. I still have another, like, week and a half or whatever until the Miss Pandaria server, so I can play this. I could probably get this character to level 60 by then. I don't know. I did slow down in the last couple of days leveling, but that's gonna be it. That's just me not playing all day like I did Friday, but also it's just progressively going to get slower because you get higher level, obviously. Worker and memory. There's a worker, there's a memory. I gotta get through the residents. There's so many residents. Oh my god, speaking of, I had like 2 of those kinds of quests yesterday where it's like, you need 10 of this guy and 5, or like 3 of this guy, right? You need 10 of A and 3 of B, but only the B's spawn. So, like the fucking defensive Gromgal quest, the ogres. It's like only the witch doctors spawn, but you only need a couple of them, and you need like 10 brutes, and like no brutes ever spawn. And I had a second one like that. I don't remember what it was. Oh, the headhunters. So that one they spawn randomly, but normally the 2 guards toward the city are usually almost every single time headhunters. The reason why I said it like that is because this time I went and they were both witch doctors. I was like, what the fuck? They're always headhunters. Why are they witch doctors? So then I had to keep just killing everything until I could force a spawn. And I sat there for like 15 minutes, like force spawning them until I finally got headhunters. Luckily, they could drop multiple at a time, so you don't need to kill 20 of them. You probably kill like between 5 and 10, depending on... Oh my god, I did it again. Can I climb up here? Hang on. Oh! I'm too fat. That's okay, I looted him. Oh, I finished the quest. Okay, we're done. Out. Alright, we gotta go explore the rest of the island. I don't know where anything else is. There's a cave there. Let's go see if that's the mine. It's right there. Let's see if that's the mine I need, because... What was the quest? This one. Deep in the mines. Alright. So we need... Necromancer, Overseer, and Mine... Okay, yeah. Spikebone Miner. So this is the cave. So yeah, I leveled up my cooking, right? So I've got this right here, Roast Raptor. It gives me the well-fed buff, and it's the best one that I have so far. I want to make that Dragon Breath chili. It'd probably be better to do that once I get to Badlands, which I can technically go to Badlands right now. It's actually easier to do those quests at like level 38 to 40. So I'll wait till I'm done with Baylor, and then I'm gonna go to Badlands. I wanted to do... What's it called again? Grim Reaches? Yeah, right there. See, I went there and I got to the town, but I didn't do any quests there. I got to the town and I grabbed the flight path. I was in the queue trying to get the dungeon, but it never popped, so I never got to do the dungeon. It's a little bit too low level for me now. I still might try to do it just so I could see it. Like, I'll probably still get some experience from it. But I need to finish this quick, because apparently there are 2 Baylor dungeons. I didn't know that. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to stream as long as I did yesterday. I only did that just so I could show a little bit of Baylor off. My throat is actually still hurting from yesterday. Like, it's not, like, hurting like a sore throat. It's, like strained, like the muscles, like, right here on the neck. So, I was only planning to stream for, like, a couple hours. Because that's usually what I stream for, anyway. So, instead of 3.5, try to keep the 2. But yeah, there's 2 dungeons. There's Stormrot Dungeon and Stormrot something else. What is it? Stormrot Descent. Working, missed the last stream. Missed the last stream too. Have a good time. Yeah, goat milk. I usually you'll because you always end up being on every single fucking server I play on, and you're already max level. I half expected you to show up yesterday and was like, "Oh hey, look, I'm already level 60 and in full PvP gear." Like every server I play on, you're always there. I do want to PvP on this guy a little bit because I learned yesterday that winning battlegrounds gets you experience. I don't know how much. But I figured like that'd be a fun way to get a level or two and get a title. I don't plan to do like super duper PvP, but I'd like at least to get like first sergeant or something, you know? Something that's not private. But I'd like first sergeant, because that's I've had that a couple of times on other private servers, because my warlock on Northdale, it was a Blizz-like, so you didn't get experience from Battlegrounds, but once I was high enough level, I pretty much lived in Alteric Valley. I did do some Battlegrounds, though, like, I did Arathi Basin at, like, level... When do you unlock it? Level 30? I did that, and it was still, like, a fresh server, and because they were doing it, like, Blizz-like patch for patch, not just 1.12 Go, it was patch for patch, you had to go to the fucking, you had to go to the portals. So I was leveling up in Arathi Highlands anyway. I go to Hammerfell or whatever. I see all the people, like everybody sitting outside the Arathi Highlands Arathi Basin portal. I was like, damn. So I sat there and I queued up for a few times. And there's Alliance trying to gank us while sitting there. We're all fighting them back. That was kind of fun. And I spec'd my Warlock to be a fear... What's it called? Like a fear leech spec? So you would just spam fear and drain life them, and the drain life would be so overpowered that you would suck more health than they could deal to you, unless they were like super... Unless they were like a rogue that could just instant stun you, like, or constantly stun you, or like a warrior that could fuck you up or whatever. Like, normally, if I could get the upper hand and get a fear off, I've got them. And it was funny because I don't remember if it was just outside. Here, let's get a well-fed buff. I don't know if it was just outside of the battleground or if it was inside the battleground, but I remember I came across another warlock spec'd the exact same way, and we're just sitting there sucking each other off, but he got the fear off before I could, so he fucked me. I'm like, fuck. I think he also had a succubus. I didn't have the succubus yet. I think I was using the fell hunter or something. Or was it the other way around? I don't remember. It was something like that, but he beat me in that instance, but that was funny. Lore-wise, is Tauren your favorite race? Lore-wise, the orcs are my favorite race. I like the Tauren. The lore is fine with the Tauren. I actually really like the Grim Totem. They're fucking badass. But, you know, they're bad guys, so we have to fight them. I would prefer to be a third faction and just let me be evil. Let me be an evil faction or race or whatever the fuck. Anyway, so I like the Grim Totem. They're badass. They're fucking like assassins, right? They're the reasons why I say we need Tauren rogues. Because, think about it. So, okay, I'm not going to consider combat a spec for a second. I'm going to say, what was the one that they changed it to? I'm trying to remember. They changed it to... It was the pirate spec, remember? They changed it in Legion. What's it called? I forgot. Anyway, so you have the pirate spec, you have subtlety, and you have assassination. So the pirate spec... There are Tauren pirates, Grim Totem pirates, in the Bloodsail and in the other pirate factions. So, obviously, Tauren can be pirates. Also, in Deadmines, you have that dude. Avasti swabs! So, yeah, Tauren can be pirates. Now, for the Assassin and Subtlety, that's all Grim Totem. My guy, if you've never read The Shattering... Oh, by the way, I got most of my books back. So, remember how I didn't have my books for a while because they were in storage? Well, the storage got an infestation of rats. So, unfortunately, I did lose some of my books. One of them I really wish I didn't lose. I lost Blood and Honor, which was it's a rare book. You can't find it anywhere. If I find it, I'm gonna get it again. But I lost a few other ones, but I still have my Shattering book. In the Shattering book, that's the one. I mean, there's a couple of different POVs, but the Tauren POV, what happened? Obviously, that's when Cairn fights Garrosh. Magath and Grim Totem poisons Garrosh's axe, and it kills him, right? Well, all while that's happening, while everyone is still like, what the fuck just happened, the Grim Totem are making their move. They literally scale the side of Thunder Bluff. They scale the side, and they start slitting motherfuckers in their sleep. Like, these dudes are subtlety, and they're assassins. That's why I said, if we are to get Tauren rogues, they have to be Grim Totem. And it makes sense, because it's already in the lore. These dudes will fuck you up. And they almost assassinate Bane in Bloodhoof Village. Or, I don't remember if he was in Bloodhoof Village. I think he was. Or it was in Thunderbluff. But either way, they wake up just in time to like save Bane, and they sneak him out of there, and he has to go take refuge with Jaina. He runs to Dustwell. He can't go to Orgrimmar because Garrosh just killed his dad, and he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So he goes to Jaina for help, and then so Anduin is also kept prisoner in Ironforge because now the Dark Iron are taking over, and Magni is. He just got crystallized, so his daughter Moira comes with the Dark Iron, and they're taking over. They hold Anduin hostage, but before he had gone there, he got a Heartstone from Jaina, and he used that, and it Heartstoned him back to, not Medithil Harbor. Where does Jaina live? Theramore. It brings him back to Theramore, and then he's there, and he's like, oh, hi, wait, why is Bane here? So that's actually how Bane and Anduin become friends, was during that scene. But yeah, back to your original question. Tauren are pretty fucking cool, but in terms of the lore, orcs are my favorite. Now, when I play, I go back and forth between Tauren, Troll, and Orc. I primarily play Tauren because Tauren, primarily this character here, White Iguana, was the very first character I ever made back in actual vanilla. So I played him the longest. He's my most loved character. I never actually role-played with... I did a little bit of role-play with him, but I never really got to go balls deep role-playing with him. That would be my Orc. Now, I do love trolls as well, so sometimes they're like my third favorite, so I'll go to troll every once in a while, but primarily it's Tauren and Orc. That's usually what I choose. I like trolls too. I like, I'd say I like all of the troll tribes, but let's rank them for a second. So, I still need one more of these guys, and I still need the Overseers, which are the zombies. So, let's see. I'd say my least favorite tribe... I'm not gonna say tribes, I'll just say type. That's easier. I'd say my least favorite are the... probably jungle trolls. I like the Gurubashi tribe and all of the other sub-tribes and stuff, but I would say... no, I would say Island. Island are my least favorite. Followed by jungle trolls. Where are you going? Oh, see, I really like sand trolls, I really like ice trolls, and I really like the forest trolls. Probably out of all of them, I like them all, but how would I rank them? My favorite are ice trolls, okay? The Drakari are my favorite. Okay, so from the bottom going up, I think I'm going to have to rank forest trolls next. The Amani are badass, right? They're badass, but I'm going to have to rank them third. I'll rank the desert trolls, even though they're not as strong as the forest trolls. I like them aesthetically. I'm putting them second, and then Drakari are my favorite. I'm putting Drakari top. That's mostly with aesthetics. A little bit of lore, but aesthetically. But when it comes to, like, power level, it's either going to be Drakari or Amani, because, not including... oh, yeah, I forgot about Zandalari. Where did I rank Zandalari? I don't know, Zandalari are pretty cool. Probably... either just above or just below Forest Trolls. Something like that. But, trying to think. In terms of power level, the Zandalari are the strongest tribe. They are the strongest tribe, but not including them. Between the other oh, that's not what I want. Between the other tribes, the strongest would probably be between Drakari. Gurubashi's pretty strong, but I think Amani are stronger. I'm not sure. Drakari, I think, are the strongest because they are physically the largest and physically the strongest trolls. And then between forest and jungle, forest are the strongest because I think they are physically stronger and bulkier than the jungle trolls. The jungle trolls, though, have a large... the Gurubashi are just as large as Amani. Drakari were larger, but after the Northrend campaign, the Scourge wiped them pretty much almost all out. There's still Drakari left, but they're not as big as they were. That's why their power has been diminished. But if they were at the height of their power, they would be the strongest, not including the Zandalari. Zandalari are, even in their diminished state in, like, BFA, post-Cataclysm, rather, they are the strongest. Pre-Cataclysm, they are the strongest, no doubt. And then, before... Sundering, actually, even before that, not even before Sundering, before, I don't know what it would be called, but before Southern Kalimdor became a desert area, Zandalari had pretty much an empire that rivaled the Mogu. I think the Mogu would have beaten them if they fought each other, but it rivaled them. They were a threat. But it was funny, they partnered up, but they didn't like each other. They actually planned to betray each other after they took out the Tol'vir, but the Tol'vir fucked both of them up. That's actually how Lei Shen dies, is from the Tol'vir unleashing their Titan weapon, and that's why Southern Kalimdor is a desert, because it just got evaporated, and whatever chieftain of the Zandalari at the time, he got wiped out too. Outlaw, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Outlaw was... I just now looked at the chat. Outlaw is the thing I was thinking about. I like that spec. It's so underpowered, and that pisses me off. Like, even when they first introduced it, it was super underpowered, but I like playing it. It's actually a really fun spec to play. Okay, I just need one more fucking Overseer. I mean, I'm gonna probably level just by killing these dudes anyway. But I'm getting low on ammo, too, so I don't want to stay too long. I wish the Frost Trolls were more important, like Dunmoro ones, not the Zuldrak ones. Turtle WoW made a dungeon out of them, right? The Frostmane something, what's it called? Frostmane Hollow. Also, Winteraxe. The Winteraxe tribe, I think in the lore, like in retail timeline, they are either diminished or wiped out, but in vanilla, they're still there. They're in Alterac Valley. Those are the trolls that are hanging around. But they got between the Horde and Alliance, and I think that's how they got wiped out. Or if not wiped out, they're definitely diminished. What was it? I think it was Azeroth at War, that server, that they're going to have playable Frost Trolls, and they're supposed to be Winteraxe Trolls. And they're going to be playable, partnered up with the Horde. Yeah, because I remember, hang on, I remember their starting zone... Their starting zone was, like, kind of right there between Alterac and Undercity, right? In that, like, little mountain area right there. And it was snow-topped. You did like, it's like, because all of their starting areas are 1 to 5, and then it shuffles you into whatever the other starting zone is. So you would finish up there, and then as you finish up the 1 to 5, and you could leave whenever you wanted. It didn't restrict you. But once you did that, then you kind of walk down the mountain, and you'd be there next to Undercity. Is that a boss? No. I just need one more overseer. God damn. At least these guys are low level. I could just fuck them up. The one thing about hunters is that they're really bad at multi combat fighting. Especially in vanilla, they're really bad at multi combat fighting. Even if they get volley and the other abilities, they can't really utilize it when the enemies are up close hitting them. So it's like, and the pet can only really hold aggro. I mean, you can have them hold a couple of guys at a time, but when you're trying to like AoE farm or something like that, it's really hard for the pet to do that. They'll either just die right away or they just can't grab everybody at once, and then you're taking aggro off of them. They're really bad at multi-combat fighting, but if I was like a warrior, by level 30, warriors start to really fill into their role. Like, I could have pulled a couple of dudes and cleaved them by now. Just leveling a warrior in vanilla is terrible. I leveled one... It wasn't Northdale, I think it was Elysium. I only got to, like, level 32 or something. I got there, but I never finished. That's why I said, like, I love warriors in later expansions. I actually never... Did I level one in Wrath? I don't remember. If I did, it wasn't on a private server. It would have been back in the day. I just don't remember how it was. So I don't really remember how warriors play in Wrath. But, in Mists of Pandaria, they're my favorite. They're badass. You can fucking pull everything and win. That's why I think I'm gonna go back to... I did Tauren Warrior twice in a row for the Mists of Pandaria servers. I think I'm gonna do it again. There's another Overseer. I think I'm gonna do it again. I always made my same character, which was my, what I roleplayed as a Yongle back in the day. Except, he was his base class was a monk, but I roleplayed him as like a hunter warrior-ish. That's why when I made the warrior in the Mists of Pandaria server, I made him look like and named him after that character. I might do that again. I don't know, I liked that character. He wasn't my main roleplay character, but he was still fun. With this character, I roleplayed him a little bit back in Wrath of the Lich King, and I roleplayed him as a bounty hunter, but I didn't really play with other players. I didn't really start role-playing with other players until about Cataclysm. But, when I role-played with this guy, just kind of like by myself doing whatever the fuck I did, because I was 14, I didn't want to do homework, I just wanted to be on World of Warcraft all day long, and I didn't want to do dungeons, so I just kind of hung around Northrend, because it's an awesome zone. So, I would go around, like, Grizzly Hills, and, I'd go around Grizzly Hills, I'd go around sometimes Storm Peaks, and, Howling Fjord. Alright, so this quest is done. Let's go explore. And what I would do is I would look for rares. And the rares would be my bounty. And they dropped so much stuff back in the day. Like, they dropped like a good chunk of gold. They drop a bag of profession items. They drop a blue sometimes. So, like, they drop... oh, and like a stack or two of cloth. They drop so much stuff that... I just said that's my bounty price for bringing them in dead, you know what I mean? So I would just go around rare hunting for fun, and that was my roleplay of being a bounty hunter. I really want to do that again. That's gonna be so... that would be so fun, just fucking bounty hunting the, Alright, so do we need raiders and outrunners? Nope. We still need to look for that fungus. Let's mouse over a few things. It's a very swampy island. Reminds me a little bit of home. Another reason why Turtle Wow will never die. I played on that server for years. I haven't tried Octo yet. I've been playing with the Azeroth core with a bunch of bots. Oh yeah, I've seen servers like that where they introduce bots to be your other players. Wallcraft I think is doing that too, but there's other servers that are supposed to be like solo servers. They're like yeah, we're not looking to be a big server. You just come and play as you want. There's some bots here to help you play. If you can't find other people to play, go have fun. I like that idea. That's a neat idea. I haven't tried it yet on any other server. Where the fuck is my pet? Is that the thing I need? No, that's a life fruit. Pet, where are you? It says he's right under me, but... Hello? There he goes. Alright, come. I just need you to grab aggro. Let's see what's over here, and then I'll head... Oh, wait. Is that the spider I need? I think those are the spiders I need. Mistmarked spider. Yep. Alright, let's kill this guy real quick. Yeah, Is that the fungus? Nope, that's not. Okay, that's just a place thing. I'm literally just kind of walking around until I find something that I have a quest for, because I've never been here before. I've got to sell stuff in my bag. Actually, is there anything I can get rid of? Wool cloth. 4 silver, not worth it. I like the fireworks, I'm keeping the fireworks. 4 silver, you're not worth it. Get rid of. I'll keep that 7 silver, it's fine. I'll keep mage weave, because that will eventually sell for a lot if I get enough of it. Rough stone, you're gone. Iron lockbox, you're gone. I could RNG it, but I don't want to beg for a rogue. You're gone. Silver and silver. We'll keep that. We'll keep that for cooking. 14 silver, you can stay. 15 silver, you can stay. Food, you can stay. Let's put the cloth in here. Let's put that there. Put the leather here. I want to keep that. Alright. I probably won't auto-loot the spiders. I'll just normal loot and see what they drop. Because I know spiders tend to drop a lot of bullshit. Yeah, see? I don't think it'll sell for anything. Usually the spider stuff doesn't sell for shit. You might sometimes get like the venom sacks and the silk to sell to people on the auction house, but I never do. Usually, like, in the higher level zones, when you get, like, see, like, that, I know if it's for cooking, but I don't have a recipe for that. I know in the higher level zones, you can get, like, the iron web, spider web, and shit like that. That, I would probably grab and sell in the auction house. I'm about to ding, too. Ding, there we go. Level 37. Oops, I accidentally autoed. Oh, I only need a few of these. I need web weavers. I need 6 of those and only 5 of these guys. These guys are almost gone. Let's see. Should I do another spirit bond? Yeah, let's do another spirit bond. Okay, nope. What's the last ability? Oh, kill command. Yeah, we'll get kill command. There's a couple of these that I want to max out. Like, I want to max out that. Definitely the damage for the pet. So, that's 1 rank. That's going to be 2 more. So, I need 5 points to max out those. I might... Yeah, I might have to go for ferocity, too. I don't know, because I also want enough points that I can get aim shot. That's the thing. How many points am I need? I'll need 5. Probably another 5 more than 11. I might have enough... Ooh, I'll take that. I might have enough points by the time I hit 60 to max out those few that I want to get, and then get aim shot. I might go for aim shot first the moment I can. Like once I get to kill command, I'll go to aim shot. Yeah, probably get there by like level 50. I'll probably get there by level 50, and then whatever's left over, I'll fill in the ones that I want to fill in. Because I like steady shot, it uses a lot of mana, so I don't use it too often. If I'm doing like regular mobs, I'll usually just, like in a dungeon, I won't use it just to preserve mana. I'll just Arcane Shot and Serpent Sting, and then every once in a while I'll do a multi-shot. But if we're doing a boss, or if I'm trying to get something down, then I'll do Steady Shot. Because it will, like, mega boost... I did it again. It'll mega boost my DPS, but it eats my mana like crazy. Because I did that in a couple dungeons where I used Steady Shot non-stop, and one pull, I'm already out of mana. So, I didn't do it on the last dungeon, which was Armory, which I did a couple hours ago. I didn't do Steady Shot unless it was a boss, and my mana preserved a lot better. I only had to drink every, like, 4 pulls or something. 3 or 4 pulls. Where are these web weavers? There's a rotting resident. I don't know where the web weavers are. Oh, there's a cave right there. Okay, hang on, let's go back. They're probably in that cave. Fade leaf. I gotta find these, the fungus. I might end up skipping it if I don't end up finding them. The way it said it sounds like you could just find them wherever, but I think there might be just a specific place for them. Cave? Yep, here's cave. Alright, so I've got to get rid of some normal spiders first. Oh god, they're gray to me now. Too strong. See, 37, I'm a good level now to go to Badlands. So I think I'm going to go to Badlands right after here. I was thinking about going to the Dragon Mall area, but probably later, because Badlands has some stuff that I want. I'm not going to do Uldaman, though. Uldaman is my least favorite dungeon. Uldaman and Nomergen. Those are the 2 dungeons I loathe. I hate Nomergen. Luckily, I don't really have to do it as a Horde player. Here's the Web Weavers. Uldaman, it's got a lot of quests, right? You get a ton of quests to go there. I just hate it. I don't want to do it. Yeah, those are my 2 least favorite. I'd say my 3rd least favorite is probably Black Fathom Deeps. I just don't care for that dungeon. I will do it. Like, I'll do it. I just don't like it. The other 2, Nomergen, I've refused to do. I will never do Nomergen. Uldaman, I will do every once in a while, mostly just because of all the quests that it has, but I would prefer not to. My favorite dungeons. Let me think. So definitely Zul'Farrak. I love Zul'Farrak. Oop, got another green. I love Zul'Farrak. I'm like going through my memory. I'm trying to think of the dungeons I like. I do like Wailing Caverns, but not as much as Zul'Farrak. Still need to... Oh my god. Mother Mistbark. It's not a rare. I think it's a quest guy, but if I don't need to kill it, I ain't gonna kill it. Fuck you. Hang on. I'm trying to think. Oh, Shadowfang Keep. I love Shadowfang Keep. Okay, so I don't care for Ragefire Chasm. I mean, it's like neutral. Dead Mines and Wailing. I like Wailing Caverns. I love Shadowfang Keep. Don't really care for Black Fathom. I don't care for Stockade. I liked Windhorn Canyon. It was a long time, but it was okay. But that's a custom. Hate Norbergen. Oh, Razor Friend Crawl. I like Razor Friend Crawl. Scarlet Monasteries. They're okay. I'll do them. It's fine. I don't hate them. I guess I wouldn't do Graveyard. I skip Graveyard just because there's nothing there that's worthwhile. I tried the Crescent Grove a while ago. I thought it was okay. Razor Friend Down, I don't like. I don't like Razor Friend Down. What other dungeons are there? I'm trying to think. So let's see. Going up in the level 40s. Oh, wait. You know what? I've got a thingy. Hang on. Watch this. Go to pictures. Center maps for whatever reason. Dungeons. List of dungeons. I wrote this up years ago when I was trying to remember vanilla stuff. I did this for leveling zones for Horde, leveling zones for Alliance, and dungeons. So let's see. Razorfin Gall, Downs, Nomergan, Library, Uldaman, Zulfrog, Atal Hakar. So I like Atal Hakar, but at the same time I don't. Like, I like it how it looks, but it's too long of a dungeon, you know what I mean? I do like Blackrock Depths. I do like that. Spire, I like Upper Spire, I don't like Lower Spire. Stratholme I don't like. I don't like Skull Immense. Dire Maul. I like Dire Maul North. I don't like Dire Maul West. Dire Maul East is mid. I don't like West. East is mid. I would say it's a little bit long, but it's fine. I like North just because of the tribute mechanics. The tribute mechanic I thought is cool. Oh, shit. I auto-looted again. Damn it. Alright, one more of these fucks. Pet. Oh my god, they're fucking cripple poisoning me. There we go. Alright, that's another quest down. Boop. Okay, we still need Warlock Eyes. The Legion stuff... Okay, so we're done exploring the northern part of the island. So now we can get to the southern part, and that's where those two quests are. We know that for a fact. I still don't know where this is. Among the ruined battlefield. And you know what? The demon one... Ooh, another Jade. Oh, hi. Oh, got respawns. The demon one said battlefield, I think. So I think those fungus are going to be next to where all the demons are. If that's the case, then that's 3 dungeons in the same area. Or not dungeons, quests. What the fuck am I saying? So 1, 2... all 3 of these should be in the same area. This one, I still don't know where it's going to be. We have to still find these warlocks. And then this one's off on the coastline. We just gotta... We know where the murlocs are. We just gotta find where the documents and the boss is. But he said it's a cave, so we gotta look for a cave along the coastline. Probably near the Horde Island. Are there other islands? Yeah, there are. There's that one up there. There's a little baby one, and then there's a big one down there. Ugh. Oh my god, sorry about that. Let's see. Acolyte, Outrunner, Acolyte... Okay, so we don't need any of these guys. Just added ogres and worgen mobs and a duskwood biome in your Minecraft WoW mod. That's cool. I would say add a Barrens biome, but there's already a Savannah biome. Unless you can you I don't know anything about modding. Can you alter pre-existing biomes? Like, can you take the Savannah biome and just alter it a little bit to make it look or feel a little bit more like the Barrens? That way it's not, you don't have to, like, start from scratch. It's already there, you're just tweaking it a little bit. And then, you know what'd be cool? So, I actually only just recently started playing Minecraft again, because I played it like when it first came out, right? Like when it first came out, and I played it for like a year or two. I lost all my saves because I had to do like a hard drive reset or something like that. So I was pissed off, and I never touched it again because I was so mad I lost all my games, or saves rather. Then about a year or two ago, I have my new friends, right, and they play Minecraft, and they're younger than me. Like they were born after the year 2000, so they're younger than me. But they grew up playing Minecraft, so they're like, "Hey, let's all play Minecraft." I'm like, "I haven't played the last time I played Minecraft is when they added horses," and they're like, "That was so long ago." I'm like, "Yeah." So we started playing. I think we played vanilla maybe for like a little bit, and then we started playing with mod packs. Oh, here's some warlocks. So we started playing with mod packs. Is this the battlefield? This looks like a battlefield. Ah! Not quite. We have to go that direction for the other quests. But that's a warlock. Yep, there's the eyes. Oh, here's another warlock. You can alter current biomes, add new trees and yeah. Yeah, that's what you should do, and turn that one into the Barrens. That'd be cool. But yeah, we started playing with mod packs, so I tried some pre-existing mod packs, and there was like some of the mods were cool, some of them I didn't like so much, so then we ended up making our own mod packs. We try to make it like kind of like a survival plus, but a lot of the survival plus kind of mods add a ton of gameplay elements that are like outside of the usual, and it's weird. It's like, I don't mind adding more survival, but keep it like into the same gameplay, you know what I mean? So we kept like the mods like Alex's mobs or whatever, so it's got like all the different animals. We kept those. We kept what is it called, more biomes or plenty of biomes or something like that. So it's got all the different biomes. Farmer's Delight and some of the other like mini Farmer Delight additions. There's another cave there. Okay, so here's the demons. So we need that. We need this bitch. And hopefully we can find the fungus here. Are they on this cave? It looks like they're all in a cave. Okay. So maybe where I just was, that was the battlefield. So we'll have to check there again. We know definitely the warlocks are there, but we need to check there for the fungus. I remember back in the day there was there were other World of Warcraft mods. I know somebody added like, I know there's been like whole world map revamps and stuff like that, but I've seen some that's like all of Quel'Thalas and stuff like that. That was cool. I can't wait for the World of Warcraft mod for Conan, though. So there was that Kalimdor one. Unfortunately, the owner died. Somebody took it over, but they didn't really add anything. They just kind of kept it going. But the two that kept it going, they're making their own mods. They're still kind of like working together, but they're making their own mods. One of them is going to be making a Quel'Thalas mod, and the other one's making a Northrend mod. And the other one, he's already like, I haven't seen any updates on the Quel'Thalas one. I know they tried making Eastern Kingdoms one, and that one was kind of shit. That one I didn't like. But, they're making a Northrend run, and so far it looks like the Northrend's gonna be awesome. But it's not playable yet. Alright, so that's not the fungus, that's not the fungus. Listening from work, can't watch. Whatever you do, don't get a corporate office job. Oh, no, 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 no. I am not. Never. I don't mind working retail because I'm still doing. I like to do stuff. I don't like to sit. It's funny. I don't like. I say I don't like sitting at a computer, but it's more like I don't like looking at numbers. You know what I mean? I don't like those kinds of sitting at computer desk jobs. But um, I like sitting at computers when I'm watching YouTube or playing video games. But when I'm not doing that and I'm working, I like to actually be active and do something. So I don't mind working retail because I'm physically doing something. I did a lot of jobs like out in a workshop. You know, I did welding for a while. I did the carpentry recently. Um, and I like doing that stuff. I like doing it, but at the same time, I don't like being in a hot workshop in the middle of summer in Florida. It gets a little too much. You know what I mean? If it was cooler out, or if we were in a fucking AC'd workshop, I wouldn't mind being in there all day. Just put me in there all day. It's the AC. It's like I desperately need it. That's why my mom is like, why don't you do HVAC? They make a lot of money. I'm like, well, first of all, I don't want to fucking change careers again, because every time you change a career, you have to start back from the bottom, and you make entry-level money. It's like every time I do something, and every time I do something, you always tell me to change careers. It's like I'm not gonna. I've already changed careers like 3 times. I'm not gonna, and I'm 30. I'm not gonna. Well, I'm 32. I'm not gonna keep changing careers. So like, let me find something that I've already got experience in. In retail, I've got a lot of experience in. I worked at hardware stores for like, I think a cumulative about like 9 to 10 years. And I worked at a welding shop, and I got a welding degree and all that. I've got like 2 or 3 years of that. The carpentry, I do stuff for myself, but working for that guy was like a year and a half. So with my side business stuff and his stuff, I'd say probably a few years as well. I don't want to have to start over again. I don't know shit about um being an electrician. And she's like, why don't you be an electrician? I don't know shit about it. Well, that's why you go to school and learn. I still have fucking bills to pay from the welding school. I'm not going to take on another student loan. Like, my mom just does not understand. She wants me to find a job to make a lot of money quick, you know what I mean? Because my stepbrother rather, he became a cop after being in. He went to boot camp, and now he's in the reserves. But while he's in the reserves, he's a cop, and he's making probably like 50 to 60,000 a year. When I was working, you know, I'm making 20 grand an hour, or not 20 grand. Well, yeah, 20 grand. But I was making 20 grand, but I was making 20 an hour at some point. And that's like, you know, 35 to 40 a year, 30,000 a year. So she's like, you should be making more than that. I'm like, well, yeah, I would love to. Yeah, everybody would love to be making more than 30,000 a year, or 35 a year, whatever the fuck. And she's like, you gotta be an electrician, you gotta be an HVAC. I'm like, yeah, just like how everyone said I should have been a welder. So I went to welding school, and guess what? Being a welder, I was making, oh, there's that person I need. I was making, 15 an hour, because I was entry level. Like, yeah, welders make a lot of money, but not when you're entry level. And actually, the vast majority of welding jobs don't make that much money. You have to be, um, like a skyscraper welder, aerospace welder, or underwater welder. Those are the guys that make the money. Or like a dude on the oil rig, right? Those are the dudes that make the money. Not a guy welding some parts for a car, for a boat. That's what I was doing. I was welding parts for boats. Welding decks together, or fences. Like, those guys, they can make money if they're working for themselves, mobile business, going around welding stuff for people. They could charge whatever the fuck they want, and it all pretty much goes to them besides their, you know, costs. They can make money. Sometimes the contractors can, like they get contracted out by a company to do a job. But usually, again, they're working for themselves, and they're saying, I'm worth this much, you pay me this much for my work for your job, or I'm not going to work for you. So there are things around it that they can make money, but in general, working for a company, being a welder, you're not going to make a lot of money. It's like a technician. Most technicians are not going to be making a lot of money, but good ones that do high-end stuff, they do good work, and they work for themselves with very few people working for them, they sometimes can make it. Same thing with plumbers. The big companies that you work for, they're probably not going to pay you as much. But if you work for yourself, you might be making more. It just, again, it depends on the company, depends on where you are, it depends on a lot of factors. But I'm specifically talking about Florida, at least, from my experience job hunting. Alright, so we're done. We're done with these. We just gotta get out of the cave. I'm just gonna run out. Fuck it. Boom. Boom. We're done. So we just need the Warlock guys, and we need the Fungus. So, the Warlocks, it looked like that was the battlefield. So the Fungus has to be there, too. Sleep party. These guys can't hurt me. What the fuck? Oh, Living Mushroom Beast. Isn't that actually something I needed? Is that the... Hang on. Living Fungus. Maybe that's who I need. Maybe it's not something I pick up. Maybe I kill these guys for it. Wait, where was it? Up here? I just saw it. Where'd it go? No, wait, where'd it go? I got turned around. I think it's in this nook over here. Chromicraft announces Ulduar and next arena season for 9th of September. That's cool. I don't play on Chromicraft. They're finally in Wrath, though. I always thought that they were in Wrath, and then I was wrong. They were like in TBC and stuff, but now it looks like they're finally in Wrath. Yeah, I only use Chromicraft to download their client. Get a fresh 3.3.5 client. Ah, yes, see? These guys have it. See, I'm thinking it was something that you just find, like these little mushrooms on the floor. I really need to go to town. My bags are full. I'm almost out of ammo. I've got a lot of quests to turn in, though. I wonder how much experience I'm gonna get. It should give me the... These guys are not gonna be giving me as much experience because they're all green and gray to me. But the quests should still give me full experience. And they're like level 30 quests, so... A little bit lower than I am, but we'll see. Let me get some... yeah. You know what I like doing when I get to oh shit, Japan got hit with an earthquake again? What level was it? Because they're always getting hit with earthquakes. If it was a big one, then shit. You ever see the show Shogun? Like the new one, not the old one? I think it was on like Hulu or something, I don't remember. I remember that there was the one scene where they're just sitting there, like the main character and the girl, and they're sitting there, and an earthquake rumbled for like a minute or two, and the guy's freaking out, like, oh my god, what was that? What's going on? And the girl's just like, calm down, it's fine. It was just a baby earthquake. A baby what? Like, yeah, if you didn't notice, because like all the houses fell down, and she's like, oh, it's fine. We build our houses to, it's like the houses, like, they come down quick, but they go up quick. It's like, that's why they're always falling down, is because they just put them up quickly, but That's also why, it's because of the earthquakes. Like, yeah, it's fine. We're used to it. Alright, we got all this stuff. Let's get out of here. That's how Floridians are with hurricanes. You know, a fucking tropical storm or a Cat 1 or 2 comes through and all the non-Floridians freak the fuck out. Meanwhile, we're just like, oh, it's just a Category 1. It's just like a big thunderstorm. Like an afternoon thunderstorm. It's fine. Oh, 7.1 then. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a biggin'. You know that earthquake that hit, what was it, like Cuba, like a month ago or something like that? I don't remember how big it was, but it was big enough that people in Florida felt it. Which is weird, because I don't think Florida ever gets earthquakes. If we do, it's so small you almost don't even notice it. But normally, we only feel it if it's from somewhere else. Like, when Cuba got it. Like, I've never felt an earthquake. Like, apparently people where I was, like, I was in Orlando at the time, because that's where I was working. I live, like, 30 minutes out from Orlando. But, people in Orlando were feeling the Cuba one. But it wasn't like, oh my god, it's happening. It's more like, hey, look, that car over there is kind of jiggling. Like, you could barely notice unless you were paying attention. That car over there is kind of jiggling. I didn't feel it at all. My dad and my stepmom texted and called me, and they're like, you feel that earthquake? I'm like, no, what earthquake? I didn't feel shit. Come to me. Come to me. Away from the other fucks. God damn it. They, like, run right into my dead zone. You son of a bitch. It's my no-no square. It's my... Don't come into my dead zone. It's my no-no square. Hunters are the most introverted motherfuckers. They don't want anybody in their area. Don't come near them. Uh-oh. You wanna pull that dude? Nope. Okay. Maybe. Let's see. Haha, fucker. At least they're dropping both eyes. Let's see what's up there. Let's get up in that corner. Yeah. God bless Eagle Eye. Ooh, he's elite. Oh, that's probably the dungeon. Daria Baylor, protector of our home. Storm Reaver. See, I think the dungeon's in here then. That looks like the castle. I don't see meeting stone though. That's weird. I didn't get an exploration for those other areas. Let me get close enough so I can get exploration for that area. There's a warlock there too. Might as well. Chromicraft is the healthy server because it helps WoW emulation progress. Yeah, I know that. It's open source, so if anyone you know, does stuff with it, they can fix it and upload it so other people can have access to it. But also, aren't they just vanilla-like? They're not custom? Like, there might be... I don't remember if they have, like, some changes, but I think in general they're vanilla-like, or Blizzard-like, rather. So it's not like Turtle WoW where it's got custom content. So that's why it would be open source, because it's just, like, the default version that everyone plays with. get close. Oh, there's the meeting stone. Stormwrought Ruins, 34 to 41. Okay, I guess, so Stormwrought Castle, Stormwrought Descent. So there's 2 different dungeons, but they're, like, just a little bit different from each other. But I guess Stormwrought Ruins is, like, the overall thing. That's the, Stormreaver banner. Look at that. That's cool. We gotta explore? Yeah, we gotta explore. We don't have the rest of the island explored. That's weird. Still need a few more warlocks. Son of a bitch. I hope AI accelerates as well so we can be unchained fully from Blizzard. Well, in terms of the technical stuff, we got plenty of people that know this, the different clients inside and out, right? That's not the issue. It's the legal stuff. That's what's chaining. It's not the technical side, it's the law. That's what it is. But that's why a lot of people are... See, like, there was at first a argument like, well, we're offering a service that Blizzard is not. We were offering vanilla WoW. Well, then they came out with Classic. That's why they went after Nostalrius. Then they, now they're going after Turtle WoW and Ascension WoW because it looks like they're about to release Classic Plus. Now, they've gone other private servers before, but typically in these last few years, not so much, especially the Blizz-like servers, because, like, yeah, they now have Wrath Classic and all these other ones Classic up through Mist of Pandaria, but for a while, not only were they not offering it, but basically my point is they went after them more often back in the day because that's what was current. So if you were playing vanilla or TBC, back in TBC, like when that was fresh retail, like people were making vanilla private servers because they didn't want to play TBC. They're like, why? TBC is ruining the game. That's like when you... Actually, you know, there was people as far back as in vanilla, like fucking 1.7, ruin the game for them. You've always had those people, right? You've always had those people. But it started in TBC, where people are like, TBC is ruining the game. I like the vanilla game. I don't want TBC. So that's when they started making private servers and... not charging anything, so like, oh, if you want to play the game, go play there, because you play it for free. And it's essentially the same game, you just don't get, you know, a couple extra levels, you know, that's it. Who cares? But then, and Blizzard would go after those guys. And same thing in Wrath, they would still go after them because vanilla wasn't too long ago. And some people were starting to add TBC and Wrath servers, and they were playing for free, so Blizzard ain't gonna have that, they're gonna shut them down. Definitely it was by Wrath, I would say, that you really started to hear the Wrath sucks, vanilla's better. That crowd became way louder, way more popular in Wrath. Definitely got stronger in Cataclysm. People actually started to leave the game in Cataclysm. Like, because in Wrath, they were louder, but you could ignore them because the game was still good. It was still popular. That's the highest population it ever had, was Wrath. Even though it had faults. And I can actually see why people said Wrath sucks, vanilla is better, or TBC is better. I can see why. There's actually a lot of things wrong with Wrath comparatively to vanilla and TBC. Wrath actually is, comparatively again, not that good. But overall, it's a good expansion. I like Wrath. It's one of my favorites. It's like, if it's not my favorite, it's my second favorite, next to Mists of Pandaria. I like them both, but for different reasons, you know what I mean? That's why I said, like, they're kind of next to each other. But, I like it, but there are definitely a lot of faults wrong with it. That's why people said they didn't like it next to Classic. But definitely Cataclysm, oh, that's when you started getting, they started getting rid of all the RPG elements, and, oh, there's a Dougie there. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Nope. I'm trying to look for, that was something I didn't get to do yesterday that I was going to do after stream, was get the pet skills. I never found any pets with skills, and I think the few that are around my level are just off on the other fucking side of the world. And the next time I'll find a pet that's got stuff that he can learn is going to be like level 40. So I said I was just going to wait. I just need like one more warlock, goddamn. But, Cataclysm, and that's when you actually started to see the population of the subs go down, right? Because the RPG was gone. It became a fucking menu game, because he would just spawn in at the dungeons, you know. It sounded, I mean, that they added that at the end of Wrath, but it didn't really hurt it at the time because it was still new. But definitely by Cataclysm you felt it. And then they added at the end, they added Looking for Raid, which, oh my god, I remember when they first added Looking for Raid in Cataclysm, they didn't have personal loot, so you still had to roll, and everybody would just ninja loot everything. It was so fucking bad. Then they had to, like, restrict it, so you can only roll on it if it was meant for you. And then they made personal loot afterward. I think personal loot came in Mists of Pandaria, but still. Alright, so that's all the quests done. That's all of them done. Let's go turn in. Wrath of the Lich King is statistically the most played expansion. Yeah, I'm not denying that. I said it was. I said it had the highest sub count. And I'm saying it's not a bad expansion. Comparatively to Vanilla and comparatively to TBC in terms of the content, it is the worst of the three. Here's why. First of all, they cut a lot of content. Especially a lot of content that they promised us. Path of the Titans was cut. Dance Studio was cut. There was a raid that was supposed to be in Gundrak, cut, and that one was confirmed. Who was it? It was not WoW Krendor, it was the other guy he plays with. I don't remember his name because I didn't really watch him, but I was aware of him at the time. But that other guy, I remember he brought, during BlizzCon, the picture of the snake tail you could find in Gundrak. And they're like, what is that? And even Chris Metzen was like, I don't fucking know. And then it came out later that it was supposed to be a raid, and it was supposed to be that snake boss as the final boss, and that was like a teaser or an Easter egg or something. Azul Nurub, so you know the dungeons, Azul Nurub and Old Kingdom, those were not supposed to be dungeons. That was supposed to be an underground zone. And in fact, they were planning, because I remember them. This was it was either a blue post or a interview. But I remember Blizzard saying that they had planned for there to be mounts specialized in climbing the walls, because Azul Nurub was going to be the first underground leveling zone, and you can have mounts like the Azul, like the Karaji mounts that would be only for that zone, but they could climb the walls, so you can get around the caverns easier. Like, there was supposed to be so much stuff that was cut. Crystal Song Forest was technically cut because it's not a leveling zone. It's an end game just for, like, dailies, right? They were supposed to be a full-on leveling zone. That was cut. So much stuff was cut. And then think about it. What's the first tier of raids? 2 one-boss raids and a rehash of Naxxramas. And okay, here's the Murlocs. We gotta still do the Murlocs. And it said in the cave, go down the hill and go into a cave. So this is it. Oh god, I'm out of ammo. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just they're low level. I'm just gonna auto hit. That'll prolong me a little bit longer. So that now Ulduar picked back up, right? Ulduar is one of the best raids that ever came out. And It's actually the introduction of heroic mode, because it wasn't built into the raid system itself, in terms of, like, you know, picking hard mode or normal mode. It was built into the battles, so you can do stuff in the battles to make them hard mode, whether it was not having all the titans for the final boss, whether it was hitting the guy's heart. There was other things too, I just can't remember off the top of my head, but that would turn it into hard mode, which would award you better gear and unique gear that would only spawn if you did it on hard mode. And that was one of the best things they ever done. They actually should have kept that instead of having easy and normal, or easy and hard mode. They should have just kept it the way Ulduar had it, and just had 10 and 25. That should have been it. And then later on when they made Flex, like, it should just be one difficulty, period. Have it be Flex, so you could bring multiple people, and it would change the raid, it would scale with the players, but then you can make it hard or easy by actions you do in the battles themselves, or in the dungeon itself, or raid, rather. That's what raiding should have been. Now then, Ulduar is a great patch. Great patch. Argent Tournament. So, I personally like Argent Tournament in terms of, even though it was, like, really fucking long, like, even all of the hours I put into all of my characters, I still don't have everything from there. I have almost everything. I'm missing, like, 2 mounts, but I have every other mount. The tournament itself was fine. I liked it. I remember when they were still building it. Like you would do the dailies that would, like, help build it up. You have to go get the wood and the lumber and all that kind of stuff, and Crystal Song. I remember doing all that. And then they got rid of that because, like, oh, now it's built. Now you can actually go and partake in the tournament, right? I like that. But the raid was shit. Everybody acknowledges the raid was shit. The dungeon was okay. It was a gimmicky dungeon. It was fine. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Then Ice Crown. I liked the dungeons. The dungeons are good. The raid, I think, is a mixed bag. A lot of people love it, but a lot of people hated it. Ice Crown is a mixed bag. And then no one gives a fuck about Ruby Sanctum. Literally no one remembers it exists. It was only there as a filler raid to keep us occupied while they came out with Cataclysm. And same thing with Sunwell. Sunwell was technically a raid to occupy us until Wrath of the Lich King, but at least it felt like a full-on patch. It didn't feel like filler, you know what I mean? But yeah, see, like, everything I said, all things considering, when you have it next to TBC and Vanilla, it's one of the more disappointing expansions content-wise. Alright, I'm out of ammo. Gotta melee it now. But that doesn't mean it's a bad expansion. You know? For all of its faults, what they did do right, they did do really well. Except for adding in quest location and looking for group. But looking for group and quest locations, that came, like quest helper, that came in like at the later half of the expansion. Sea Herald. Alright, so that's the person we need. But yeah, for all of its faults, it's still a very good expansion. Got a person messaging me about joining their guild. No, thank you. What are the most comfy places in WoW? Grizzly Hills, and if you don't think so, then you don't know what comfy is. Alright, you know what? You caught me. The most comfy place ever is Molten Core. You know, everybody knows the Molten Core swim team. You know, you're just lounging. It's like a jacuzzi. Just jump in. It's very relaxing. You know, that'd be something. Let's do... I'm not gonna do a tier list like I did with the troll factions. Let's do like a top and bottom, like 2 to 3 of the zones and the expansions, right? At least the first few expansions. I'm not gonna go maybe I'll say like my favorite zone and my least favorite zone from the expansions, but at least for Vanilla and TBC and Wrath, because they have more zones, I'll say a couple. So alright, so this is gonna be fun because I have no ammo. Let's go. Here, switch to wolf aspect. That way I do more damage melee. Let's see. So, least favorite zones in vanilla. So there's a scroll. Hang on. I gotta get rid of something. Let's get rid of the crocodile's meat. I could cook it, but I can get more later. Alright, that's every quest done. Let's go turn in. So, least favorite zone. Let's see. For Eastern Kingdoms, my least favorite zone... Definitely the Plaguelands. I don't like Western or Eastern Plaguelands. Okay, definitely Western and Eastern Plaguelands are my least favorite. Favorite out of Eastern Kingdoms... Probably Stranglethorn. I really like Stranglethorn. Now then, Kalimdor. Least favorite zone. Felwood. I don't like Felwood. I skip it if I can. I don't care for Desolus and I don't care for Feralus, but out of the three, Felwood is my least favorite. Favorite zone? I've got a few. I like Everlook, or not Everlook, I like Winterspring, I like Tenaris, I like Barrens, I like Stone Talon. Obviously, I love Mulgore. I like Ungoro. I don't like Silithus. I don't consider Silithus a leveling zone, though. Like, I think Silithus would be my least favorite, but besides that, it's Felwood. Now then, TBC. Least favorite is Hellfire Peninsula. And probably... Actually, you know what? I don't like a lot of... TBC, I don't like a lot of those zones. I don't like Shadow Moon. I don't like Netherstorm. I don't like Hellfire. I really don't like leveling in TBC. I hate it. Terracar is okay. I don't really care. It's okay. Nagrand, same thing. It's okay, but I don't care. I like Blade Edge, and I like Zengar. I think out of all of them, my favorite is going to be Zengar. Now, Wrath of the Lich King, favorite, hands down, Grizzly Hills. Second favorite, Howling Fjord. Least favorite is Dragonblight. And Ice Crown. Out of the two, Dragonblight's my least favorite. I hate Dragonblight so much. I hate it. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Yay! Please just be up on the mountain. Where the fuck? Oh my god! Look at that! It sent me all the way over here. What the fuck? Okay, that's bullshit. Okay, so, yeah, least favorite Dragonblight, favorite Grizzly Hills. Cataclysm. Least favorite is... Oh shit, what's that zone called? Oh my god, I forgot what it's called because I never go there. It's the underground one. The underground one. I don't remember what it's called. Fuck, I don't remember. I don't like that one, though. Favorite... Probably Uldum. I like Uldum. I like desert zones. And then, let's see. Mist of Pandaria. Favorite zone. Kunlai. I like Kunlai. Least favorite zone, probably Dreadways. Oh, you know what? It's actually not that bad. I don't like Dreadways. Kratzwing is whatever. I always skip Kratzwing because you can either go Kratzwing or you can go into the farmlands. I always go farmlands, but I don't really care for farmlands because it's so linear. You know what? Next time I need to do crassorang, because I think I've only ever done crassorang once, and that was just to get the achievement for doing all the quests. I think I'm gonna do that next time, just to mix things up. Okay, so least favorite Dread Waste and favorite Kunlai. What was after that? Okay, so next is Warlords of Draenor. Least favorite zone. Probably what's it called? Gorgoron? Whatever became Blade Edge Mountains. Gorgoron, I think it was called. Favorite... I don't really have a favorite. I was one of those people that I found a way to get around the leveling for Warlords, and that's what I would do. Guards! Help me! Get him! Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so hang on. Let me fix this. So I'm gonna show you where my experience rate is. So you see where my experience rate is? So it's about a fourth in, right? All right, let's turn it all in and see. Oop, not that one. That's the dungeon one. Let's see, I have another quest.
For the Horde. Show them no mercy. Show them no mercy.
Okay, he's got another quest. I'll read them all afterward. I'm just gonna turn in and grab right now. Another one.
I am forsaken. Our time will come.
And that's it for that one. That almost got me to halfway. So there it is now. It almost got me halfway. Alright, so now let's read the new quests. Wait, Vol'jin is your dad? Huh. So they added a character that's the son of Vol'jin. Interesting. It's a cool item. So that's just to go to Orgrimmar. We can do that later. Okay, we got a second quest for the dungeon. Oh, these two we gotta go turn... Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I'm probably gonna get halfway then. Because these two I forgot you have to turn into that dude on the island. Alright. Oh, please don't attack me, you stupid fucks. Ah, shit. Might be able to just get around these guys. Oh god, I forgot the ammo. I forgot ammo. That's okay, I'm gonna just go turn in quests. I'm not really planning to fight. Hey, alright, swim! Okay, so let's see. This one. Return to the main island where the road splits at the orchard. Take a left, pass through the ruined castle walls beyond the church and crypt. Find another entrance and go past it. Past the cave. In the loose hills beyond, you will find buzzards and vultures. Memory of Fenris. Ooh, I like that. Let's see, backside. Turn? Whatever. Wolf brother, it's a pole arm. I'm definitely gonna get the helmet. I think it's better than what I have right now, and it's a wolf hat. I like the wolf hats. Okay, so we know where that is. I saw the split in the road when we were there. So now this one. So this one is to kill the Outrunners, Ravagers, Okay, so we know where those guys are. That's where we were killing the Warlocks. Which city, town, village would you live in? See, I would say Thunderbluff, but I'm terrified of heights. So, probably just Bloodhoof Village.
I will not run away again. I am Dracthul, last of the Storm Reaver.
Okay. To the west, past the cave where you defeated her, you will find the Winddraw Cliffs. It is there a member of the Twilight Hammer holds the... So...
Let chaos reign upon them.
So it was in the bottom... Okay, so maybe it's on the western edge right there that we have to go for this quest. Because it said past the cave where we fought the succubus. I don't remember there being a path, but maybe there is and I didn't see it. Well, I've got to go back and get ammo anyway. Yeah, I'm halfway now to level 38. You would live in the Dunmurrow Cave? You mean the one with all the Yetis? With all the Wendigos? It's funny, I wish they actually made a... I wish they made, like, an actual Wendigo, model. That'd be cool, because, they just used the Yeti model for the Wendigos. It's like, that's not a Wendigo, it's just a Yeti. Or a Bigfoot. It's like a Bigfoot. My friend, though, he's, like, a master at Bigfoot lore. His dad is, like, big into conspiracy theories, and, like, Bigfoot is his favorite thing. So my friend knows it because they go to Bigfoot conventions, and they talk to all the conspiracy theories and stuff. And he's like, yeah, there's different types of, you know, Bigfoots, obviously, because they're seen a couple different areas in America, obviously, but there's, like, the skunk ape or swamp ape or whatever the fuck it's called for Florida. That's the Florida version of Bigfoot. Obviously you got the ones that are in, like, the redwood forest that you could find in, like, Washington State and other places, and then you have the Yeti, which is another form of Bigfoot. like there's all these different Yetis, or not our Yetis, there's all these different Bigfoots everywhere. The skunk ape is the Florida one. But he said that there was one time that he listened to this guy that even the other conspiracy theorists were laughing at, because he's like, no, it's one guy and he teleports, man. He teleports. It's like, because like the other people that are there, this conspiracy theories, they're the kind that actually have like the pseudoscience that it actually like sounds legit, like it sounds like it could be true. But then you get like the couple weird ones that are like, no man, they teleport. They teleport. And they're like, no. Blizz needs to stop taking WoW into space. Bro, I've been saying that for fucking years. Let's see. I need ammo. I need ammo. Anybody sell ammo? Please. Reagents. Weapons, please have ammo. He doesn't. Fuck. I can sell stuff. Let me sell. Okay, sold all that stuff, but I need to fly somewhere to go get ammo. So let's go back to Romgal. I am dry. Why can't you attack other cities in WoW? You can. I mean, you can. Actually, I think there's... I mean, obviously, I think it was something that was removed, but I remember I had the original, like, you know, like the little manuals you get when you buy a game? I had at one point, I think I got rid of it or it's somewhere, the original manual for World of Warcraft from the box that I bought. And I remember reading about dishonorable kills. And from how it was written, probably because you know how some, like, obviously, like, the dance studio and stuff are on the box and then they never ended up in the game. So some things may have either been thought about, written in the book, and not added, or it was canceled or changed later. So I don't know the exact detail of this. I just remember reading that dishonorable kills originally would actually reduce your reputation with your faction cities because they would say, like, well, that's dishonorable, we're not going to like you anymore, and you could become hated with your own factions and go to war with them. Because look, there is an at war symbol. You can't click it right now because you're friendly with them, but anything that is neutral or lower, you can go to war with. And then obviously once they're friendlier, you can't go to war with them. But these guys you can. So like Ratchet is friendly, but I can go to war with them. But that's what I read. So it's like you would actually be like exiled from the Horde if you got too many dishonorable kills. Like I remember reading that. And again, it could have been something in the book or whatever I read that was changed before the game came out, or maybe it changed early in a patch. I don't know the exact detail. I just remember reading that. Speaking of, okay, so remember earlier how I said I got most of my books back? Some of them are gone, but I still have most of them. So I bought, back in the day, 2 magazines. One of them is lost to time. I don't know what happened to it. But I still have one of my magazines. It was like almost like a Nintendo Power, but it was World of Warcraft. And it's literally from TBC. It's from TBC. It's got, class guides, how to play your class, how to gear your class. It's got 1 to 60 and then 60 to 70 leveling guides for Horde and Alliance. And then it has raid guides for the first tier of raids in TBC. So Magtheridon, I think Karazhan, I don't remember. The other magazine was just after it, so it had like it had Sunwell and Black Temple, but I don't know where that one is. I lost it. But here, I'm gonna move the camera, so you're gonna get dizzy for a second. Gotta pull it. Get some of the wire toward me. Hang on. So that poster, the Wrath of Lich King poster, is from that magazine, and I still have the magazine, and in fact, it has like at the very start, it has brand new expansion soon to come out, Wrath of the Lich King, but it was so early, it only has concept art. It doesn't have like actual screenshots from the game. Do you want me to go find it? I could show it to you. I actually think I want to make a whole video going through and showing everybody, but I can show a little bit to you right now if you want me to go get it. It's just in the other room. It's in a box. Alright, let's stock up here. Here, I'm gonna get back on the flight path. The flight path is a little bit long, so while I'm flying, I'm gonna go see if I can find it real quick. I know I saw it in there. I don't know if something got buried on top of it, though. If I can find it in like 2 seconds, I'll bring it. If not, then I'll just make the video on it later. Okay, I'm flying back, so I'll be right back. Let me go see if I can find it. Oh, I got it. Issue number 1, Ultimate Guide to World of Warcraft. It's a little bit loved, you see. I used it a lot. And then, the trading card game on the back. And I think it also... Oh, look at that. Like the advertisements and stuff, like EverQuest 2. All the trading card packs on the back, and let's see. The very first thing was like the statues you could buy, and then right there, look. Enemies and allies await. The new expansion is just concept art. Coming products. Yeah, we'll go. I'll make a whole video going through it. But let me just show you a little bit. Like, okay, so the first one is the Alliance, levels 1 to 20. Right, and that one's showing like a night elf. Let's skip a little bit. Zangar Marsh. That's the leveling side for the Horde, and there's the thing. This shows for the Horde right there. There's Zangar Marsh. Netherstorm. Oh, there's Gruul's lair and Magfarin's lair. So the guides on how to beat those raids. And then here's the classes, and they have the class art and everything. There's Paladin. There's Priest. Let me see Hunter real quick, cause I know, because I was still playing my Hunter then. So let me see if I got like scribbles or anything on it. No, I don't. Okay, so there's the Hunter page. I like that art with the tiger. No, you know what I did? I didn't scribble on here. I have, I used to make a lot of cheat sheets back in the day, and I think I wrote it and I had it in this book at some point, and then it probably slipped out, but I think I still have it somewhere. Alright, we just got back to Baylor. Yeah, see, I had issue number 2 as well, but I lost it years ago. I don't know what happened to it. Like, I would have kept it. It's not something I would have willingly thrown out. It probably just got lost somewhere and thrown out by accident. That's not something I would have gotten rid of. But I have that. I've got 4 or 5 collector's editions. I have, the Cataclysm collectors, Mist of Pandaria, Wrath of the Lich King, or not Wrath of the Lich King. I have, Warlords of Draenor, and I have Legion. I have those, packs. I've got all of the art books and the mouse pads with them. I was using the Warlords of Draenor mouse pad for a while, but it was starting to, like, peel apart. I tried using hot glue to fix it, and it was kind of ruining it, and I didn't want to fuck it up anymore. My mom bought me, this one. It's, the map. It's got the two, and then it's got Northrend on it. So, that's what I use for my mouse pad. I have, desk covers, too. Now, the desk covers, that one is still the same that I've always used. I can't really show it to you, there's stuff on it, but, originally what I used were play mats from the WoW TGC, because I played WoW TGC a lot. I still have all my cards, but I had a couple of play mats, from the Cataclysm, patches. So, I had the first one that had, like, the Goblin and the Worgen and all that kind of stuff, and then the second expansion pack into Cataclysm was the War of the Elements, and that's this one right here, covering my desk. The one that was here that I was playing on, that one was the original one, but that one was starting to get old and nasty, and I don't want to throw it away. So before it got completely ruined, I put it away, and I bought a brand new one. This one I just bought like a year ago, but it's a Monster Hunter. And it's got all of the flagship monsters on it, all the way through World, I think. I bought another desk mat, which has Zoids on it. It's like hand-drawn by some girl at a convention that was an artist. But it was like all Blade Ligers and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. It's, you know, hand-drawn, but it's a play mat. I bought it. I thought I was going to put it... Oh, actually, hang on. I thought I was going to put it here, but it was too big, so it's in my closet right now. Oh my god, this is dusty as fuck. Hang on. Here's the Warlords of Draenor mousepad. This is the one I was using. See how awesome that is? It's so fucking cool. And it was starting to peel. It's not ruined yet, but I could see where I could see it's a little bit shiny where I put the hot glue underneath it. It's like I didn't want it to fuck up anymore, so I stopped using it. But I've got other mouse pads on the other collector's edition. I got the art books, the soundtracks, all that kind of stuff. I've got collector's cups. And what's sad is I could have bought all of them, because it's like a set of 4 or something. I could have bought all of them for cheap at a convention that I saw them at. I only bought 2. I bought the Wrath of the Lich King, and I bought the TBC one. There was also a Sunwell one, and then I forgot what the 4th one was. Okay, hang on. Where am I? I gotta go this way. This in beta still? No, it's open now. I didn't have to wait to get in or anything. You could just make an account and go. Plus, even then, they said anyone who was playing the beta, it would roll over into live. So if you had a character, or if this is still beta and I'm just not aware of it, then you're not going to lose your character anyway. But I just made a character and went. I think they're not in beta anymore, because when they were in beta, they were restricting people who could go in. See, now I need all these guys. See, I don't need... I wish they would give it to me at the same time, because now I don't need the warlocks. It's like I was killing all those other guys when I didn't need them, and now I don't need the warlocks, and all these warlocks are gonna fucking aggro onto me. I wish it would just give you the quest to kill all of them at the same time, instead of going back and forth. Oh. Loot you. Loot you. Come to me. It's like from Conan Exiles when you go into the dregs. Come to me. Actually, also who says that, it's also in the same game, was the were hyena, the friendly one. Come to me. You have nothing to fear from me, human. Or mortal, or whatever he says. I am simply lonely, as I await my return to the mist. Conan Exiles is such a great game. I was really hyped that they were making a new map, but the new map, the Septa map, sucks. It's like, I like the Exiled Lands because it's got so many different biomes, and there's a lot of diversity in that. The Septa map doesn't have that, and all of the dungeons look the exact same. The biomes are very similar. It's just forest, what is this? Forest, grassland, mountain, and beach. That's it. And because it's all on the same island, it's all got that same washed out gray tone. It's just boring. I like the Exiled Lands because it's got the desert. It's got different areas of the desert. It's got the jungle. It's got the highlands, and there's different parts of the highlands that have different color tones and look. You know, the more undead area, the more lively area. Then you have the snow, and there's different areas of the snow, and then the volcano. Like, there's all different areas. That's why people kept going back to the Exiled Lands. That's why they're building it up rather than focusing on the island. But I really think they should make a new map that is similar to the Exiled Lands with different biomes and everything, but it's new and refreshed and built from the ground up rather than the one that they had since Alpha. You know what I mean? Now, there's modded maps, of course, like Savage Wilds. I've played on that, and it's good. I like Savage Wilds. I just want an official map. Oh, fuck. Come here, get him. I'm out of mana. God damn it. You just got close enough to get in my dead zone. I told you it's my no-no zone. Scroll of Intellect. Let's use that. Here, let's also eat raptor roast. Get some well-fed. I'm reading the front of this. It says high-end dungeons. So are dungeons in here? I thought it was just raids. Oh yeah, see, there's Karazhan. It's even got, what's his face? Nightbane. Chesavan. Karazhan. No, it doesn't. See, I didn't think it had dungeons. I don't remember, but I guess it meant raids. Oh wait, I'm done killing those guys. I need raiders, ravagers, outrunners. The outrunners were more in the center of the map. I remember that. We're about 2 hours in. My throat is starting to hurt, and this is when I wanted to stop the stream, but I'll go a little bit more just to finish Baylor. It looks like I'm toward the end. I'm not going to do the dungeon on stream. I'll record it and I'll make a video like the Windhorn Canyon one that came out today. I'll do a video on it, but I'm not going to stream it. I need to relax because my throat's starting to hurt. It's just from, you know, talking. Streaming ain't easy. Like, I've seen some of the bigger streamers that they stream like fucking 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's like, I don't know how they can do it. Now with the drones, we need well, we know where the Outrunners are. We need Ravagers and Raiders. There's a Ravager. Go get him. I'm like right on the edge. Look, I just turned my camera. the fucking skybox changes. There's a Ravager. It's right next to a drone. Oh, shit. There was another guy on him. Fuck. Alright, he's gonna die. Get on him. Grab him because he's gonna aggro me. Beasto Wrath, Intimidation. I don't need a group. Alright, let's keep going. Looks like these guys are about to go do the dungeon. That guy's name is Generic White. Wait, you know what? I know him. Hang on. Let me see if I can go around the castle. Can I go around? No, I think I gotta go through. These guys are elite. I think I have to go through. Because I saw the other road. Yeah, we have to go through here. Just gotta run through these fucks. Cat. Follow me, Cat. Yeah, I remember that guy. He was in one of my Scarlet Monastery dungeons. Oh, Cat's dead. Are you guys also elite? Oh, fuck. I thought... Ah, Jesus Christ. Hang on. That's right. Get going. I thought it said we were supposed to go up here. Through the castle. And up into this highland area. Are these just all elites? This is not where the fucking vultures are. The quest lied to me. I was trying to see if there's like a boss up here for like later. I don't think there is. Not that I see. Okay, hang on. We gotta figure this out because it said to go through the castle and then there was a road, and this is the road I saw, but this is not leading up to where the vultures are. Let me get my pet back. I don't like tea, Wildcat. I drink what? Nice clipping. Nice clipping. I have water. I got ice water right here. But I don't like tea. Tea is disgusting. It tastes like hot leaf juice. That's what Alti is. How can a member of my own family say something so horrible? Maybe I gotta follow that road there. See that? The bridge? The one that we saw earlier? Yeah, I think we have to go up there. Nope. Okay, let's just go around. Oh, Ravager. We need those, right? Oh, no, we're done with Ravagers. Kill them anyway. We need out... Well, we know where the Outrunners are, but we need Raiders. That's what we really need. I know where the Outrunners are, but they're not here. They're toward the center of the island. Ooh. Wrathful Custodian. Oh, is that a crypt over there? Yeah, look, it's a crypt. Come on, move. I like this zone. It's compact, so you're not having to run everywhere, but it's not dense, you know what I mean? Like, you can go through the enemies and not really feel as if there's a fucking 1,000 of them. Is that another cave? It looks like it. Okay, Storm Reaver Ritualist. Got some ooze. That's not where we want to go. Let's keep following the road. Coyote. Well, it looks like that's a second... It's either an exit or a second entrance into the dungeon. These are all coyotes. Where are the vultures? What the fuck? Okay, let's do this. I can't see anything. Okay, I guess let me try this one. So this one was, we gotta go to the demon cave and then go past it. Let me read that other quest again. Where the road splits at the orchard, take a left, pass through the ruined castle walls beyond the church and crypt. You will find another entrance and go past it. So... I mean, there's the castle. Let me eagle eye, like, at the top of the castle or something. Let me see. Maybe it's behind the castle? No, it's just a castle. It's not a chapel. Oh, that's a chapel right there. Okay, so it said go past the chapel, right? Past the chapel. That looks like a blacksmith there. Where the road splits at the orchard. Beyond the church and crypt. So there's the church and crypt. Find another entrance and go past it. I guess that's that opening there, right? In the hills beyond. Well, that's the direction we have to go for the other quest too. So let's just head that direction. Because the other one said to go back to the cave, which is right there past that gate, and go past that. So maybe it's all in the same area. See, I like this. This is why I don't like quest markers. You have to try to figure it out yourself. It's like it's part of like the RPG and the adventure of it. Okay, so probably not down there. That leads to the water. Probably go around here. Is that guy dead? Yeah, he is. Aha, there it is. See, look at that. Ooh, he's a different color. He doesn't have any abilities. That's a new color. It's a white one. Ooh, yeah, get the buzzard wings. That is for a cooking recipe that we'll get in Badlands. So we need to collect those. I leveled up cooking faster than I thought. Like, in the early levels, I bought a few things to level up a little bit, but, once I got to, like, where I was supposed to be, I just kind of collected things as I went. It's like, okay, I know there's a recipe for it, and then by the time I got the recipe, I just cooked all the ones I collected, which was maybe, like, 20, and, like, I had, like, a stack or two. And that was it. I used those 20 or whatever, and I leveled up. I was like, fuck, that was easy. And cooking is like actually one of the easiest things to level, as long as you know what the recipes are. Ooh, I got another sub. I can't read your name. The only way I can read it is by watching my own stream, but the thing is so small I can't see what it is. So I can't read your name, sorry. So that's the cave where the guy is probably at. So we're seeing buzzards. We're not seeing vultures. We gotta find the vultures. Yeah, let me do this. Let me do track beasts. And nothing shows up. Okay. Wait, that looks like another cave. So this leads out? Yeah, it looks like it leads out to another area. There's the vultures. They're the same color. Okay. I figured they'd be a different color, but they're the same. Oh well. We probably gotta keep following this path until we find the demon guy we're supposed to kill. Grotool Death Rattle, and the second key fragment. And that, you know what? That gate, that was like a back way, that is probably the key we're building. And that's probably how you get into the dungeon. This is probably like an attunement quest to get into the dungeon. Because, you know, you have to do that attunement quest for Dire Maul to get into West and North. You can get into East, but you have to talk to that guy in the side door of East, and then he gives you the quest to build the lunar key, and then that's how you get into the other ones. Oh shit, I didn't see these guys there. I like longer dungeons, but I also like when there's the side doors, the back doors, and they're kind of like naturally broken up, so you can either do all of it or one half of it at a time. Kind of like Stratholme. Stratholme, you can choose to do living or dead or do it all at the same time because it's connected internally. Same thing with what's it called? Blackrock Depths or Blackrock Spire. You could do lower or upper or all of them together. Same thing with Blackrock. You could do the whole run. You could just do lower. You could just do upper. I like dungeons that are like that because you could pick and choose, or you do all of it. Scarlet Monastery is... There's that guy, because that's the guy we need. Let's get some mana, because I don't know if I'm going to pull him with that Fell Hunter. The, Scarlet Monastery is the only one that is broken up into different sections that are smaller, but really, they could have been one mega dungeon, and you just pick and choose. Like, have the doors so you can just go into the library or just go into the armory, but then have doorways that interconnect them, because Dire Mall is like that too, if you didn't know. Dire Mall has doors that, even though you could just go into east, west, or north, they have doors that interconnect all of them. So you can just go through the door and it leads you to the next dungeon. I think the only difference is east to west. The back door of east leads out into the arena in the outside area of Dire Mall. But then there's a doorway at the very back library of west that... Oh, there it is, the second key fragment. That leads you into north. Is the hype big for the Moon Whisper game? I don't know, because it's still very early. They've only shown us a couple of concept arts. I'm curious enough to see it. You know, where I'm playing right now, this is all built by the people making that MMO. So... we'll see, because obviously now they have experience and stuff, and they're already a team. They've been a team for years. So we'll see now what they can pull together. But they've only shown us a little bit of concept. I remember making a game in general takes years. It could take... I've seen it as fast, with AAA budgeting, AAA teams, as fast as 2 years, 3 years maybe, with a regular team, regular budget, that's, you know, all things go according to plan. It normally takes 4 years for a regular game. MMOs take much longer, even with all the budgeting, because there's so many more things you have to consider, like programming in my character being able to see this NPC while also being able to detect another player. You know, it's the networking kind of thing. It's the multiplayer aspect of it. That's usually what takes the longest, is factoring in all that bullshit.
What's on your mind?
Oh, dude, this is like the drinking horn you get in Wrath of the Lich King. Enchanted Glass Copus? Oh, that's cool. I can't use it, but that's cool. I could use that, though. Use your attack speed. That's really good. So, return the Crown of Baelor. So, where do I go for this? From the Duke's Castle, so it's probably in the dungeon. Okay, so it's a dungeon quest. We'll take it. What about this one? Find a crate of moonshine at the Vander Farmstead. Have we been to the Vander Farmstead? I don't see it. Maybe it's that bottom island. I don't know. Yeah, this is the dungeon one. The moonshine... Let's see, that one we're done with. It's not saying where it is. We're gonna have to find it. Let me see what this bitch wants. Shando Staghelm. So she's a student of Fandral. Collect foul essences from Baylor's wildlife for whatever this bitch's name is on the western cliff of the island. We are on the western cliff of the island. I guess, does that mean the coyotes? I wonder if that means the coyotes. Yeah, I do need to drink some water right now. Are we done with the buzzard? No, we still need to kill a few more vultures. That's a quest item. Bags are getting full again. These vulture dudes only seem to spawn on this ledge here, so I might need to sit and wait for respawns, because the other ledge had buzzards. There's another one. After this guy, I'm going to go through my bag real quick, see what I can get rid of. Oh, wait, there it is, Falescence. I guess it's any creature on this area, then. Oh shit, I'll just hang out here. I'll hang out here because then I can get the buzzard wing, and I think they're also dropping the mystery meat. Yeah, they are. And I need the mystery meat for the dragon chili. Yeah, see, I also need the flame sacks, but I'll get those pretty soon because I'll start seeing more whelps. You get the whelps, and there's some in Badlands, but I'll be going to like Searing Gorge and stuff. I don't remember. Are there whelps in Searing Gorge? I don't remember. There's definitely whelps in Burning Steps though. Either way, I'll be getting flame sacks soon. And then, what is it? The spices, that's easy to get. Probably people have the flame sacks on Auction House anyway. Okay, well, I'm done killing the buzzards. I just need the essence. Oops. Here, that one. Let's just kill these on the way. Get some more essence. I'm gonna go look for that other stuff too, and then we'll just kill these guys on the way back. Okay, he didn't drop it. Let's try another one. He didn't drop anything. Lovely. Let's try this fuck. I'm about 2/3 to level 38 right now. Oh, he dropped it. Nice. Yeah, let's just keep killing these guys. I need the buzzard wings and the mystery meat. I'm definitely gonna get a lot of it once I get to Badlands, because not only do you get the recipe there, but you have to get that recipe, you have to kill like a fuck ton of buzzards. Luckily, there's that one like skeleton like in the middle of the zone that's got like all the buzzards spawning on it, so you just kill all of them. Yeah, I'm like the perfect level to do Badlands right now. So definitely when I'm done with Baylor, I'm gonna head there. But that's gonna be all off stream. I really wanted to end this stream like 20 minutes ago, but I'm gonna try to finish these last few quests. I'll do the dungeon off stream. I'll just record it. Okay. I need to sell my stuff. I wish there was like a thing I can, like a guy I could talk to on the island I could sell to. Like a little wandering merchant or something. Or like a relic hunter. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, what was I needed? I needed raiders. Ravager, Warlock, Drone, Ravager, Ravager. There's no raider. I have one killed, so there has to be some around here. Drone. That's a raider. There's another one there. Okay, so maybe they only spawn at this, like, tower here. So I was gonna say, I know I killed one over here. Come to me. Alright, now go away. I'm still an aspect of the cheetah, but I don't care. That's an outrunner. Let's kill that guy. I know there's more outrunners over there by that barn. Cool. So 2 more of those, 4 more outrunners, but there's a lot of them over here. We need the moonshine, so we gotta find the farmstead. This is a farm here, so let me... Vander Farm. That was it, right? Vander Farmstead? Yeah, Vander Farmstead. Okay, so it's in here somewhere. Let's try the house first. There's a lot of fuckers. Sleep farmhand. Oh, yep, I see a crate of Baylor moonshine. You know what I'm gonna do? Send pet in. Grab the crate and leave. That's it. Come, cat. Hunter is easy mode. Oh, wait, look, there's a raider and an outrunner next to each other. Right, intimidate. Alright, now go for the other one. Multi-shot. I love it. They're just so weak. I don't even have to switch the aspect of the hawk. Okay. One more raider. I'll go back to that other farm for the other guy. Unremarkable crate? What is that? Hang on. I want to see what that is. Fitting place for Rufus's explosives. Okay, so whenever we get a quest to do that, we know where to go. Alright, so moonshine is complete. Foul essences we'll get on the way back. Let me finish this Mere Thoughts quest, and I'll go back to the town, because I need to sell stuff. I wonder if there's raiders that spawn here. I know that I saw outrunners. There's... I think that's one right there. Yep. Oh, he hit me with a bow. I was like, why am I dazed? I don't think these crocodiles are gonna give the foul essences because it's set on the western cliffs. So it's got to be the coyotes and the vultures that drop them only. Ah, there are raiders here. Great. Perfect. I only need one more anyway. I need 2 more outrunners. Oh, that dude got his dick chopped off. Look at that. This dude got a sword through the head. Okay, just one more. Just one more. This guy. You're it. Tag, you're it. Oh, that's an old inn. A little mailbox, too, outside of it. I'm not even gonna loot him. Just gonna run. Okay, let's go turn in these quests and sell the shit in my bags and try to climb up this fucking hill. There we go. Nice. That's 4 quests to turn in. I am still about 2. I'm like between 2/3 and 3/4. What would that be? 3/5? I don't know. Math. I'm usually really good at fractions, but I can't think right now. Like, I'm not quite 3/4. Good thing I am over leveled. I can just run right through these fucks. Floating wreckage. Yeah, splash. So I was looking up because I've never actually leveled cooking to max level in vanilla before. So I looked up real quick, like, what's the best cooking recipe for... Is that Makura? Oh yeah, there are Makura here. Sweet. So, I was looking at, like, what's the best cooking recipe for Hunter. Of course, it's grilled squid, and it's the winter squid, which means I can't make it right now. I'd have to wait till winter in order to even fish them up. If I learn how to do fishing, because I didn't do fishing. Fishing is one of those things that I don't want to have to sit and wait and level up. I'll do that at endgame, because then it's like, I'm already done leveling. Might as well kill some time. But, the only other one I saw, what was it? Yeah, let me see if I can find it real quick. Night fin soup, which I could do. Night fins, though, only drop, well, you can only fish them up at night, as the name says. Which, let me see, is there a, here, zone time. What's 1600 translated? I forgot. 1600, that's like... That's 4 o'clock? Yeah, that's like 4 o'clock my time. And I think it's from 6 to 6. So I would have to wait until 1800, if I'm correct. So... that'd be... where the fuck is the road? That'd be 2 hours away. So I would have to wait... okay, that's not actually that bad. For it to be nighttime on this server, that's like 2 or 3 o'clock my time. So yeah, maybe I could just do that. But again, I'm gonna not worry about fishing until I get all the way to 60. Or at least close to 60.
Beware the shadows of this place.
Next.
Victory or death.
Travel to the ruins of Stormrock Castle. Do not hold back. Go as far as you can in that everlasting battlefield. You will see the boot. You will be the boot that stomps over the colony. Adventure not alone. Seek aid from brothers and sisters. Slay brutes, torturers, shadow callers. And then let's turn in this one. Let's get the wolf cow hat. All right, that's the last quest for that lady. We're almost done here. So now I know those guys. So colony of that's for outside of the dungeon. I don't know if he's gonna give us another quest afterward to kill the guys inside. Oh. Has anyone done this yet? Does anyone know if I get another quest to go inside the dungeon after this, or is this the last one? Oh, I have to go back to Drakthul. Okay, let's return that. Are Octo doing hot fixes and patches weekly like Turtle Wow? I don't know about weekly, but they are patching and hot fixing. Right now they're patching and hot fixing stuff that are more on their end rather than just Turtle Wow in general. Because when they launched it, it was working and functional, but there were some issues, and there are still some. I'm still finding some bugs. Nothing has been game breaking. It's just more annoying or just noticeable, if anything. But nothing has actually broken the game so far. Either way, they didn't just post it and that's it. They are hot fixing and patching what they can. I think they just released one recently. Like a few days ago. Okay. Where's the hut? There's the hut. Cat. Follow me. Cat. Is this a Classic Plus server? Yes, this is essentially Turtle Wow, but it's re-uploaded and called Octo Wow. But it's a different team. It's not the same team as Turtle Wow, it's a different team. But all of the custom content that Turtle Wow released up through the recent patch before they closed down, it's all available. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the Island of Baelor, which is like a level 30 to 35 zone. And this is all custom content. It's built obviously in the same style as Vanilla WoW, but it's all handmade by fans. And that's why people love these kinds of servers, because it feels just like vanilla, like how it's supposed to be, and it's got none of that retail bullshit that we all know that Blizzard's gonna add into their Classic Plus servers, like how they did with Season of Discovery. That was all bullshit. This is what we wanted, and that's why Blizzard had to shut it down, because they're jealous. The fucking fans know what the fans want. They are disconnected from the actual fans of World of Warcraft. They're making their game for fucking furries and Disney adults.
Now it heeds my
We got the key to the castle! Open Stormrock Castle Gate. Nice. See, I knew it. I figured that's what was going to happen. This one's complete. This one we can complete on the way there. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna finish this quest, and I'll turn in both of these. and I'm gonna end the stream after that because we're coming up close to 3 hours now, and I didn't want to stream for 3 hours because my throat is still hurting from yesterday, and it's hurting now more because I was talking a lot for 3 hours. So, I think we're pretty much done with Baylor. We just have these last couple of quests. And then these are all for the dungeon. I'm just going to do that off stream, and I'll record it, and I'll post it up as a video. So, if I can get in today to do the dungeons, I'll post the video. What's today? Tuesday? I'll probably post it either Thursday or Friday, just to give the video from today a little bit of time to breathe. Because it's already being congested with yesterday's stream and today's stream. So I'll give it some time to breathe, and I'll post the video, probably about Friday. Thursday, Friday. That's if I can get in, though, so no guarantees. But I'm gonna try to get in, because I do want to see these dungeons. I haven't been there yet. I do also want to, what's it called? I also want to see Dragon Ball Retreat. I'm over-leveled for it now, but I do want to see it. I could probably still get something from it, because it's not too far out of my level. I'll do Cathedral later. I'm about a good level to do it, but I'll do it later. I do need to do it. I have a quest to go in there. I'm probably going to skip Downs. I don't care for that dungeon, and if I can skip it, I'll skip it. I've already done Crescent Grove a couple years ago. I'm not going to do it again. It was cool. I don't want to do it again, though. Mostly because I don't want to backtrack to Ashenvale. That's primarily the reason why. I would love to do Windhorn Canyon again and try to get more Tauren gear. I like that dungeon. It's just such a long dungeon. That's my only issue. Like, I like long dungeons, but I want to progress right now. I'm like in a progression mood. If I just want to sit and chill and not worry about leveling up, I'll go and do it. And just relax. But right now, I'm just kind of in, like, I want to get to level 40. I'm almost level 38. I can actually, if I keep playing post-stream, I could probably get level 40 today if I keep playing. If not today, definitely by tomorrow. I'm going to hit level 40. Not going to get a mount, though. I'm at 40 gold. Just under 40 gold. There's no way I'm getting a mount right now. But probably by, like, I would say, because, like I said yesterday, in yesterday's stream, once you hit level 40... where the fuck am I going? You see a noticeable difference in the amount of raw gold you get from selling vendor items and stuff like that. So, like, if you don't have 100 gold by level 40, you definitely get it by, like, 43-ish at the most. Maybe at the most 45, but definitely by 43, if you're working at it, you should be able to get a mount. It's not that bad. And plus, I'm a Tauren. I don't even have to buy the Kodo. I just have to buy the writing skill. And I can learn, what's it called? Plains running. I could just learn plains running. But you have to have the writing skill to learn it. And you have to do that quest. I don't know if they changed it since the last time I did the plains running quest was, like, back in fucking 2020 or 2021 or something. I started playing in 2020, but I don't remember when I got plains running, because it was later on that I found it. So, I don't know if they changed it since then, so we'll find out. It's been so long. I'll probably make another video about it for update. Alright, let's kill these guys. These guys drop the essence, and I want all the meat that they drop. Let's just go aspect to the hawk so we can make it faster. What is this Octo Wow? Octo Wow is a Classic Plus server built off of the Turtle engine, which is Turtle Wow. So it's essentially all of the custom vanilla content or Classic Plus content that Turtle Wow incorporated, but re-uploaded with a different developer team since Turtle Wow shut down. There's multiple servers that are like this, but this one is the second most popular. The reason why I'm on this one and not the most popular is because the most popular one is Chinese-based. And there is an English-speaking community there, but you have to think about, you know, what's it called? The latency. You have to think of the latency. You have to think of communication, obviously. So I chose this server. It's very populated. You could definitely find people to play with, especially in the mid-game. Let's see how many people are online right now. Now remember, this is midday on a work day, on a work week. or work day, work week, whatever the fuck. 2,200 players. That's comfortable. Having more than 2,000 players, that's definitely comfortable. You're gonna find people early game, mid game, and end game. And remember, again, this is not even peak hours. So you're gonna find people to play with. And they have a hardcore server, they have a PvP server. I'm on the PvE server. Because I just want to relax and chill. I'm not looking to be competitive or anything. But they have a hardcore server. Now, with their hardcore, unlike Turtle WoW, if your hardcore character dies, you still get to keep them. They do not die permanently. They just get transferred over to the PvE server. And they will earn whatever rewards they got for however high they level before they die. And then, of course, the PvP server. Now, I can't tell you what the population is on either server, because I haven't been on them. But from what I've seen on the Discord, there are people on the PvP server, so... But yeah, I mean, look at where I'm at right now. This is a custom island, a custom zone. It's all created by the Turtle WoW developer team. This is Baylor. So, if you're not familiar with Baylor, it is in the lore. It's actually from Warcraft 2. I think it's one of the maps in Warcraft 2 that you fight on. But, they took all the Warcraft 2 lore and they incorporated it into these quest lines. That's why the Orcish tribes that we're seeing, they're from the old horde, the first horde, but they've not been incorporated into the new horde, Thrall's horde, because Bleeding Hollow looks like they have. So they incorporated Bleeding Hollow. Kilrog is there. He's the leader of that clan, and he's aiding us. We're fighting against the Storm Reaver clan, which is a clan that was built up and followed Gul'dan. So a lot of them are Shadow Council and stuff like that, which were not... They fought with the first horde, but they were really like their own kind of thing. They didn't really care about the horde. They did their demon shit, right? So that's why they're enemies to us. And Baylor was once an alliance. I don't think it was not a kingdom. It was part of the Stormwind Kingdom, but it was kind of like a territory. You know what I mean? It was just like a little island thing that was part of the Stormwind Kingdom. They were not their own kingdom. They were just a territory. Unlike Kultiris. Kultiris was their own kingdom. They were their own kingdom. I just need 5 more essences. Okay, let's see. You've got Baylor, Lapidus, Gilligajim, which those 2 zones were originally supposed to be in Vanilla WoW, and they were cut content. You can actually, if you bug the game out, you can go to Lapidus and Gilligajim in just a regular Blizz-like vanilla. If you bug it out and get past the fatigue zone, there's nothing there, it's empty, but you can go there. They're in the game. Dragon Islands are up there in the map. You can't go there yet. That big island in the middle, that's supposed to be Zandalar. Those are all zones that were supposed to be in vanilla. They were never added. Turtle never got around to them, though. Let's see, what other zones? There's Northwind, which is this zone that is normally empty. They never got around to this other empty zone. Then you have Grim Reaches, which is where Twilight Highlands is in retail. Gilneas is available. Scarlet Enclave is a subzone. There's Thalassian Highlands, because High Elves are a playable race. And they have their own capital city. Goblins are playable race, and this is their island, Blackstone Island. And they used to have their thing in Stone Talon, but they changed it to have their own island. Telebim is an island you can go to. Hyjal is available. And then this is a new one, Moonwhisper Coast, that's completely custom. So yeah, all of that is custom content that's available. And there's new dungeons. There's old existing dungeons that have add-ons too. There's like new wings, new bosses, stuff like that. Like I went to I don't think I can pull up a map of it. I went to Scarlet Monastery Armory. there's a second boss that's like halfway through the dungeon, which definitely helps, because you know how Armory is. You go through all those hallways for one boss. Now, he's worth it, but it's such a slog, right? Adding that second boss about halfway through definitely helps freshen it up and breaks up the flow a little bit. Library had a new boss. I haven't been to Cathedral or Graveyard yet. I'm not going to go to Graveyard, but I'm going to go to the Cathedral later. Shadowfiend Cape has a new wing with a new boss. I remember seeing that. Wailing Caverns has 2 new areas with 2 new bosses. I'm just waiting for respawns right now. Let me go back to this half of the cliff. So yeah, there's a ton of stuff that's brand new. And there's just brand new quests in general in old zones. Like, even in the Barrens, there's brand new quests that are not normally there that you can do. In Mulgore, there's a whole new... It's small, but it's a new little area with like 3 or 4 quests you could do. Between Mulgore and the Barrens is a brand new area you can go to. A whole bunch of quests you could do. I didn't do that on this character because I forgot about it. But there's a whole new area. These fucks are not dropping the essences. At least I'm getting the buzzard wings. That's really what I want. And the mystery meat. My bags are full, though. Oh, yeah, the wolf head. Let's put that on. Wait, 7... Okay, versus 9. So, yeah, this is better than what I'm wearing. Here, let's look at it. I normally don't like the helmet on, but for this, I will have it on. Where is it? Display, maybe? There it is, show helm. There we go, we got the wolf head. I can't wait till level 40, though. Because then I can wear those Kodo bone shoulder pads I got from Windhorn Canyon. That's gonna be great. I'm gonna wear them, and then what... they're a little bit beyond... they're better than what I'm wearing right now, so I'm definitely gonna wear them. But if I get something even better, which they're low level, they're like level 28 or whatever. When I get something even better, I'll just transmog them. But the transmog... You can get transmog tokens at low level, but they're a pain in the ass. It's easier at endgame because endgame bosses and dungeons will drop the tokens. I mean, back when I was playing Turtle WoW, I only transmogged my headpiece. I left the rest of it normal. But I had the Blood Sail captain hat. So I had that as transmog. Oh, we got one. Nice. We need 4 more. They're not dropping them every time, though, so that's the pain in the ass part. I am now 3/4 of the way to 38. Turning in these 2 quests will definitely get me closer. I'm definitely going to hit 38 today. I'll probably definitely hit 39 by today, because I'm going to keep playing after I get off stream. 40 is a question. I don't know if I'll be able to get to 40, but if not, definitely by tomorrow. I'm not going to stream tomorrow, though. I'm just going to relax and do Badlands quests in Stranglethorn Vale. Yesterday was kind of like on a whim, like, you know what? I'm like halfway through the game. I might as well show people Octo Wow. Today, I'm only doing it because I wanted to do Baylor on stream, because it's a new zone that I've not been to yet. The next few zones are going to be just regular vanilla zones, so I'm not going to stream for the next couple of days. Let's turn in this one real quick. But I'll probably stream again closer to endgame. Okay, there's the moonshine. Oh, inventory's full. Yeah, let's get rid of wool. What did he give me? Ooh! It's like a potion. That's nice. His other quest is for the dungeon, so we'll do that later. I just want to finish the Foul Essence quest. Here, Hollow Wing Bone. Let's get rid of that. Put that there. That's like a potion. We'll keep that. You know what they need to do? So I don't know if Octo Wow is going to keep making custom content beyond what's already here or not. But for any server, what they need to do is either add another secondary profession or add on to cooking and have it like a specialization and have it be brewmaster. That way we can make drinks, because we can already make food, right? We can already make food that gives us the well-fed buff. Why can't we make drinks? Alcohol and different drinks, and stuff like this that acts like a potion, the Baylor moonshine that gives you mana, like that. Why can't we do that? And then maybe some of them can give us a separate buff besides well-fed. Then you could be double buffed, you know what I mean? Like, it would be so cool to have like a brewmaster profession, whether it's its own thing or it's just a specialization off of cooking. You know, have us do all of it together while cooking, then we can cook and brew. But then, like, towards the end, kind of like how the other professions have specializations. So, like, oh, are you going to specialize in cooking or are you going to specialize in brewing? Now, you could do both, but you specialize in one. And then you could do all the special, unique stuff. That'd be really cool. Come on, give me the essence. Yes, we got one. All right, three more. We get the three. Actually, this kilt that I'm wearing right now, I think it's a new item from Turtle Wow. I got it from that new boss in, I think it was Armory. I got it. It was either Armory or Library. One of the two. But that's where I got this from. And it's all agility, stamina, and attack speed. So it's great for me. Come on, give me the essence. Yes! 2 more. Come on, baby, 2 more. I could go to where the coyotes are, because there's a ton of them there, but I just want to stay up on this cliff. Yes! Got another one. 1 more. Come on, 1 more. Roll the dice, baby. After that, I'm gonna fucking Hearthstone away and go get some lunch. I hunger. Frostmourne hungers. Yes, I got the last one. Holy fuck. We went dry for so long and then we got all 3 in a row. Beautiful. All right, let's turn in. That's gonna be it. Once I turn this in Hearthstone, I'm gonna end the stream, go get some lunch, and then I'll queue up for that dungeon and, let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Stranglethorn yet. I'm gonna, right now I'm like in the mid Stranglethorn area. I'm a little bit too low level for it. I gotta be like level 40. So I'm gonna go to Badlands. I'm gonna have to walk all the way fucking there. I almost went there earlier just to get the flight path, and then I didn't. So I'm gonna have to walk all the way there. But that will be off stream. And I probably, again, won't stream again until I'm a little bit further into endgame. Maybe next week. Next week I'll definitely be closer to endgame. So we'll see. God damn it, cat. Boom. Done. She didn't give me another quest. That's it. Aside from the dungeon quests, we're done with Baylor. Alright, babies. I'm out of here. I'm gonna lock up shop. I'm definitely gonna make a video on this, though. Look at that. And look how well loved it is. I'm gonna do that. Whether it's later today or tomorrow, Make a video on that. I'm gonna make a video on the dungeon whenever I do get into the dungeon. Until then, I'll see you guys later.